Taurus, welcome to your birthday reading. I know it's the tail end of your season. By the time I publish this, it might be Gemini season. I don't know, but I'm crossing my fingers. Mars is moving into Taurus, so we have not let go of Taurus energy yet. And I know you probably feel like I do, that I'd rather hold on to Taurus energy for as long as possible rather than move into Gemini. But I digress. I hope you've all had a beautiful birthday season. This is your birthday reading. So these are the Fool, yes. A brand new cycle, brand new beginnings. These readings are intended to be flexibly applicable for you for the next year. I only do them once a year. So this is your yearly guidance specific to your health, wealth, heart, and home. At the end, I'm going to pull oracles for you, of course. I'm using the Ostara deck for your reading. This is the last time I'm going to use this deck for the year. I'm going to put it away until next spring. But I'm still kind of feeling like it's the right deck for your energy today. So let's get into it, Taurus. I hope you can hear me. I do have a fan running. I tried to put it as far away as possible. But it got super hot in here this evening, unfortunately, and I missed my opportunity, I guess, this morning when it was nice and comfortable. And I don't want to delay any further, obviously. So let's see what the cards have for you, Taurus. Spirit, angels, ancestors, guides, health, wealth, heart, and home, please, for Taurus. What do we have for health for Taurus in the coming year? What do we have for health for Taurus, please? One card. Yeah. Okay. 5 of Cups. We'll talk about it, don't worry. Tell me about wealth. Wealth. What money message do we have? Thank you. Ooh, the Queen of Swords. Okay. What do we have in the heart for Taurus? What's in the heart for Taurus, please? Taurus in the heart. Yeah. 7 of Pentacles. And what do we have for the home? The 2 of Wands. The bottom of the deck, we have the 10 of Swords. Yeah, I feel a lot of changes, Taurus, to be honest. 10 of Swords obviously can be a betrayal. It can be about being backstabbed or blindsided by another person or by your circumstances. But for me, on a much more mundane level, the 10 of Swords can represent changing your mindset about something. So let's say you've held on to, I don't know, what's a good example of something that is mildly unpleasant? Perhaps your religion, okay? So maybe you've held on to a belief system, a certain religion perhaps, for your whole life or for a set of time, let's say, and you've explored it and you've gone back and forth about whether or not it actually fits your values and your belief system. And the 10 of Swords to me would be like finally coming to the conclusion that there's something fundamentally unaligned with you versus your belief system, right? You could be just changing your mind about your specific church or place of worship that you attend, and maybe you're not changing the whole religion, you're just changing something that correlated with your beliefs and your thoughts in life, and you've just changed your mind about it. Could also pertain to a person or a relationship, right? So that is kind of what I'm seeing here, is a lot of reflection and a lot of mind changing of direction. We are going to clarify, because these are all a little bit vague to me. Queen of Swords is the most clear, but let's clarify. Spirit, can you tell me, why is the Five of Cups here? In health, Knight of Swords. Okay. Give me one more. Why is the Five of Cups here for Taurus? The Sun, yes. Okay. The Hierophant at the bottom of the deck. Yes, Taurus. Okay. Five of Cups to me is giving, perhaps dwelling on a situation, okay, creating an emotional state within your body that isn't healthy for you, okay? So if you are ruminating, if you are holding on to regrets or sadness about something, this is a big warning about it impacting your health, okay? Knight of Swords. Interpret that as you may. This is an air sign card. Typically for me, it's going to be Gemini. But these two cards together for me are talking about checking your own sanity, right? Reach out for another opinion from somebody else. Don't let yourself be stuck in a state of mind that isn't healthy for you, okay? Reach out, communicate that feeling with someone else. This very strongly suggests to me, with the Hierophant at the bottom of the deck, that you might need to seek an expert, a doctor, perhaps a counselor, okay? Because this doesn't have to be emotional pain or emotional illness or mental illness. It could definitely be physical illness that you are intuitively picking up on, okay? You feel it, but you don't want to investigate. You don't want to get that second opinion, but this is strongly suggesting to me that you need to. And if you don't act, when you know you need to act, okay, don't put it off. Don't procrastinate. I feel like it's going to lead you to regretting taking care of it sooner. Okay, we do have the Sun card here. To me, this requires that you seek the guidance necessary that you need to heal, to be unburdened. Okay, the Sun to me right now is giving primarily unburdened. So whatever it is that's heavy on your heart, heavy on your mind, whatever ailments you are afraid or paranoid, whatever the case is that you're telling yourself, whatever it is you're thinking about, and maybe you're just blowing it off, unburden yourself by reaching out to somebody who you feel is equipped to deal with the situation, okay? It doesn't have to be any specific medical professional, even just somebody that you feel would be a subject matter expert. And I feel like doing that is going to save you a lot of regret and kicking yourself later that you just took care of it and you unburdened yourself, okay, instead of dwelling. Especially if this is mental health or an emotional trauma that we're holding on to. Talk to somebody. Reach out. Okay? Even if it's an anonymous, like, hotline or text app or something, they exist, okay? Do a quick little search if you have to. But yes, this feels like something we want to act on quickly, okay? Not rest on our laurels, not ignore it, because it just feels like something that could become way bigger than it needs to become by holding it inside, by not seeking help, whatever the case is for you. For most of you, I feel like this is emotional, mental stress. But obviously, if it's a health matter, seek professional help for that as well, okay? Let's move on to the wealth. What's the Queen of Swords telling me here in wealth for Taurus? You, the Devil. Okay. One more, please, for the Queen of Swords in wealth. Okay, we're getting two more. Nine of Wands. King of Pentacles. Well, the Hermit at the bottom of the deck. For some of you, this could have to do with a person at your work. Okay, a toxic person. Could be a Virgo. Could be a Capricorn. Could be an air sign. Once again, we're getting an air sign coming up. For me, this is Libra. But what I'm getting is that you are seeing through the illusion, which to me, it looks like the illusion here is you being overworked and overburdened. Okay, you're seeing a clear path ahead. Do you see this right here? I don't know if you can see this, but hovering above her hand is an eye, and it has like these kind of lasers shooting up toward the sky. It looks like an antenna, okay? So this could be visions. This could be creativity that you are intuiting from the universe. This is some sort of an idea, I feel, that is coming to you that is going to clear up the clouds, so to speak, when it comes to your finances. I feel like many of you you're overworked, you're stressed, you're doing too much. You could be, I mean, this could be voluntarily, right? Maybe you're stuck in the grind. Maybe you enjoy this. Maybe it's because your mindset is stuck on the future, on generational wealth, on building your empire, etc., etc., right? You're focused on this King of Pentacles and building a stable, carefree life for yourself, perhaps in the future. But in the meantime, we're not taking care of our present, okay? And that's important to me. I hope it is to you. But yes, this feels like a breakthrough to me. This feels like setting boundaries when it comes to what you're willing to do, how much of yourself you're willing to sacrifice, how much bullshit you're willing to take, potentially, from another person, okay? This feels lovely. In the heart, we have the Seven of Pentacles. We're going to clarify, don't worry. Tell me about the Seven of Pentacles for the hearts, for Taurus, please. Oops. Eight of Cups, yeah. One more. One more for the Seven of Pentacles. Page of Pentacles. Alright, give me one more on this, please. Page of Cups at the bottom of the deck. Okay. One more for the Seven of Pentacles. King of Wands. The Empress at the bottom of the deck. Well, there you are. There you are. I feel like this feels like a very reflective energy, first of all. Okay, so you could be reflecting on a past relationship or a current relationship. And to me, the Seven of Pentacles right now is saying, like, is it worth it? Was it worth it? What did I do there? What could I have done differently? You could be a little bit dwelling, okay? Some of you, I think, are dwelling on the past and asking what went wrong, asking what you did wrong. stuff like this, okay, somebody could have walked away, or you could have walked away, and maybe you're asking yourself whether or not you should have done that, or maybe you're asking why they did that. Take it as it resonates. But I am feeling like a little bit of overthinking energy here when it comes to relationships in the past. But I mean, if it's a current relationship, you could be asking yourself, how can we do better? What can, you know, what can we learn here? What kind of new energy can we insert into the situation? I think this is applicable for the past or the present, okay? So if this is a past relationship that we're reflecting on, I think we're trying to learn the lesson here. We're trying to figure out what we can take away from that situation to get better, to grow, to take into the future with us, right? So that we don't make the same mistakes, so that we don't encounter the same people making the same mistakes with us, whatever the case may be. I do feel like a lot of you are hearing from somebody new. Could be a fire sign, Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. But it does not have to be, because mostly what I'm getting here with the King of Wands is desire and new ideas, okay, with this Page of Pentacles. Like, for some of you, I feel like you could be in relationships, okay, that are a little bit dull, and you might want to learn something new with this person. You want to inject the passion back into the relationship with this person because you don't want to walk away, right? You're not quite ready to walk away, I don't think. But that could be something that has come up in the past. Like I said, I feel a lot of different situations here, so this could be past, present, future. 100%, I feel all of that. Okay, the Page of Pentacles to me is often a new love offer, and you could be receiving one if you are in a position to accept that, okay? Don't know your situation specifically, Taurus. I know you guys are relationship oriented typically, and you do tend to commit for the long term. I had two of my major relationships were Taurus relationships. So I do know you guys tend to be very loyal and committed. So if you are in a relationship, I think this is about learning how to keep up the momentum, how to balance out, right? Staying in the tension or the frustration of arguments, potentially, if that's the thing that's going on. Walking away, knowing when to walk away and come back to keep things balanced. Okay, I'm getting that for at least one of you. But yes, for you single Tauruses, I do think you could be hearing from somebody very attractive, okay, somebody that you're very attracted to, and this could be drawing upon a past. I think there's some memories coming up from the past, okay? I mean, it could be a past person. I can't guarantee which way we're going here, but I feel like you are in communication with somebody, and I feel like the moment calls for you to put your best self forward, so to speak, because it may be drawing on past mistakes, past situations, lessons that you are going to be able to do over in a better way. I don't know if I'm making any sense here, right? But I feel like redemption a little bit here. So either it's with a new person, old person, doesn't matter to me, but I do feel like there's a little bit of a do-over energy here where it's like, we're going to get them this time, right? We're not going to make the same mistake because we learned what went wrong, if that makes sense, okay? I mean, this feels really good. Love feels really good to me. We have Temperance, the Empress, and the Ace of Wands at the bottom. I mean, that's beautiful energy, right? Beautiful. What's the Two of Wands? My voice. What's the Two of Wands in the home? It's the Two of Wands in the home. Six of Swords. Yeah, you could definitely be traveling or moving. Both of these cards say that to me. What else? What else do we have in the home? Tower. Yeah. Alrighty. Bottom of the deck, the Emperor and the Empress. Holy shit. Holy shit. Nine of Cups. So we're seeing the Empress come up again at the bottom of the deck, this time with the Emperor in the home. Some of you could be moving. Wish fulfillment, Queen of Swords again. Okay, so yeah, some of you could be moving for a job or for love. When I see these cards, because all of these cards would imply moving to me. Two of Wands. Making plans. You're dreaming, you're imagining. The Two of Wands is very much like, what does the world have to offer me? What's coming next? What can I do now? Six of Swords is being guided to move into a better situation, right? The Queen of Swords, this could be related to you, your financial situation as well as love. The Six of Swords is about being guided to calmer waters, divine intervention to bring you to a better place. But the Tower here with these cards, I feel like for some of you this might require a sacrifice. You might have to leave some things behind, okay? I don't think this is catastrophe. I feel like this is for your own good. I definitely get a sense for some of you of like starting over, of having a fresh start, clean slate. And what that could look like in real life could be literally just like selling all of your things and going to a new place, either to chase a job or to chase a person perhaps. And I feel good about this, especially with those cards at the bottom of the deck. I feel very good about this. So as far as your home is concerned, I feel like you're in flux. I feel like you are breaking out of old patterns and trying to upgrade your life, not just physically, but like metaphorically. I feel like this is a very like spiritual message as well here with the home. I feel like it's encompassing like your mind, your body, and your spirit. And there's an uncaging, yes, they're even here. There's an uncaging here. I don't know if you can see these bird cages, but these birds are all like outside of their bird cages, flying around. They're being free. So I do think a lot of you are getting a sense of freedom here. And it's shaking up your foundation for the better. For the better. It's allowing you to make changes to improve your life and your situation. And that, I don't know, these feel beautiful to me, really. I don't see a problem here in any of these aspects, Taurus. With that being said, let's get you an oracle. I've just changed my mind about which one to use. I got these two decks out. I was going to use the Wisdom of the Oracle, but I'm using the Enchanted Map for you because I feel like we're moving, Taurus. I feel like we're shaking, we're moving, we're going places. And I do feel like enchantment here. I do feel very spiritually supported and protected for you, okay? Spirit, what guidance do you have for Taurus for this reading? I'm gonna not take that. So we're sloppy. Okay, thank you. Number 8, come together. Okay, I'm obsessed with this card. At the bottom of the deck, I have to show you this. This is a number 4. So a lot of like stability here, self-growth, change of place, spirit of place is the card. Yes, this is a very personal, individual message, I feel. Like very self-reflective energy. Okay, I feel like a lot of you are really advocating yourself and you're really trying to make things better for yourself, and because of that, it's coming in. The assistance is coming in, okay, with this Queen of Swords here, like intuiting the messages, you see, and the Six of Swords here to me, which is always about spiritual guidance. It's coming into you because you are doing the work mentally and spiritually and physically. Okay. Love needs to be shared. Number 8, come together. Love needs to be expressed. Drawing the come together card is a sign that you're on the path to discover the nature of this emotion and all its forms of expression. Romantic, familial, unconditional, spiritual. In each instance, there is another being involved. Love involves a give and take between you and a significant other, a relative, a friend, an animal, and or spirit. This card assures you that love has come calling and seeks a partner in its dance. Know that you are cherished. Like a magnet, you're attracting love into your life. This is the time for harmonious, caring partnerships. And you deserve it, Taurus. I love you guys. I hope you got something out of this reading. I hope you've had a lovely Taurus season, and I will see you in the next reading.